We are now roughly at the halfway point of our fight, and I think it's time to take a pause to think about what we've done up to now and how we're going to keep going. The event itself has been an absolute delight so far, though with all ups comes downs. And in this case, I'm referring to how one manages to keep their motivation up to finish the rest of this month strong. I know everyone has a different relationship with their art, though there does exist the sentiment of making the most of your time. You could be on top of the world right now making the most you've ever made in recent years. Or on the flip side, maybe it can feel pressuring in some way too. Many of us jumped in right on July 1st, so it's completely understandable to be at this mixed sort of place right now. Either way, we must recognize that we have limitations, and as inspiring as this month has been for both ideas or perhaps your target list, sometimes that motivation slips. It will slip at some point or another. So how do you keep it up? Well, I do have one key tip for you all, as well as a personal story, at least in terms of my current art fight experience. The most essential yet pushed aside tips include letting yourself rest and recharge, which can of course be in the form of a proper break, but it can also be you mixing up the type of work you're making. Introduce new invigorating challenges for yourself that are unlike your current approach, as a suggestion at least. If you've been going high render quality, maybe it's time to try some simple stuff. If you've been doing so much chibis, maybe try a different style out. This break is more of a mental thing, a mentality you hold in terms of easing up on your sense of responsibility and obligation, and allowing yourself to pivot on your goals. You may relate, but some days you're supposed to be taking it easy, but all you can do is just stress over something you need to do, perhaps. That's not a break. You're still thinking about it. To get that healthy sort of fuel again, art itself needs to feel like rest as well. When those things align together, that is when you're going to be in your art fight flow. But if you've been going really crazy at it as though art fight was your job, then you simply take a step back. It's simply going to be a variable thing. For me, I can say I've personally been feeling pretty energized still. Even after following this big stream marathon I did just last month as well. Like, look at all these chibis I made in June. It's insane. Again, how is it even possible to have more of an output? To do art every single day, plus maybe even scaling ambition for some attacks? Well, the secret is in the whimsy. Part of that art fight energy comes specifically when you don't see the art you make as a chore. This is a lot easier to achieve when there's not this long, intimidating list of things you need to do. In addition to that, I'm doing personal art as well. You just follow where the inspiration is and always pivot back to art fight, since this is the month to be doing it. Even just jumping between art fight attacks can be very ideal, as you're usually working at different stages of your work, and it requires a different state of mind to make the most of a moment. Think about the comparison between sketching and planning a new piece versus the much more slow process of maybe line arting or rendering it out. Beyond that, it's pretty much just been this reiteration that I'm only doing what I want, and that art fight is a low pressure thing. It's okay if there's things I don't get around to. There's always next year, you know. I'm not saying that this energy will be endless, of course, but being lax and focusing on the fun of the event will make it all that more approachable again, even when you do end up taking a longer break maybe. In the comments, please go ahead and share more about how you're feeling so far, and perhaps something that fuels you to keep going. As a reminder, I'm still out here streaming on Twitch and YouTube most days, and I would love if you join in. See you next time.